We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Jameson Taillon will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Standing in, Javier Baez, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop, Javier Baez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, hey, Dero, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Osuna in foul ground. He's got it 1 away.
Batting second, the right fielder, Jason Heyward.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Heyward. First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Moran backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting third, the third baseman, Kris Bryant.
Digging in next will be Kris Bryant. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Slow roller left side. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. It's the Cubs 0, Pirates coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the Show. Kyle Hendricks is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Kyle Hendricks is not one of these overpowering guys. He's a little bit, he reminds me of Greg Maddux. He's 88 to 91 with really good sink. great straight changeup and has the slurve. Not a true curveball, not a true slider. The key to Kyle Hendricks, inducing early contact. The more pitches that hitters see, the better chance they have to hit on him. If Kyle Hendricks is on, you'll know early he'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
A bouncer up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
So here's Adam Frazier as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I know we're getting ready for game 2, but yesterday, man, road trip got off to a great start. They pounded the baseball, pitched, played defense. This team comes in riding high into game 2.
Happ will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Batting third, the center fielder, Bryan.
At the plate, Bryan Reynolds. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. From the stretch. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Jose.
Digging in, Jose Osuna. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set and the pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Newman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch.
I got the count, 2-2.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Still no score. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He went deep last night twice.
Wilson Contreras.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Yeah.
The windup and the 0-1.
Hey.
Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reynolds will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Striding in, Kyle Schwarber. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
No score here as we play inning number 2. One and one to Schwarber. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Colin Moran. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's totaled 4 hits in 19 tries. First pitch on its way. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
So one away here with the bases empty, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit out towards second. Kipnis ranging to his right. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Striding into the box, Kevin Kramer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. And it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
And 2 and 2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Luke Maile would be next. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And the pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. And is the second baseman Jason Kipnis. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
In now, Kyle Hendricks, wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. To second for 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Digging in to try it again, Javier Baez flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope, outside.
Third inning, no score to this point. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's the catcher, Luke Maile, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The catcher, Luke Maile.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's down. Ball.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Here it is, the 3-0. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So striding in, Jameson Taillon, a textbook sack bunt situation here. He's set. Here it comes. Popped up. And no one will get this one. 0-1. Here's the pitch.
Check out 1-1.
Little chopper back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Up next to the party, the second baseman.
Settling in now, Kevin Newman. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
First offering on its way. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 1-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The set and the 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwarber is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Stick around because Jason Heyward will lead things off when we come back. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. At the plate, Jason Heyward. He'll begin things here against Jameson Taillon.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Reynolds is on the move for it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, the third baseman, Kris Bryant.
Stepping into the box, Kris Bryant. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he popped him up. Osuna has room in foul territory, and no one will track it down.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Another one sent foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and ouch. That one drilled him. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed, 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Up next for the Buccos, Bryan Reynolds. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Bryan Reynolds.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0. Lifted in the air out to right. Back goes Hayward. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now back, first baseman, Jose Osuna.
Next will be Jose Osuna. First offering on its way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Fouled off. The 2-1. Liner toward right center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Into the box, Colin Moran. This will take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Here's Gregory Polanco as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Polanco averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly 250. The set and the 1-0. Throw in time and the side is retired. Pirates leave 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The left fielder, Kyle.
Striding in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
In there, strike 1. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you can speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitchers, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
The 1-2. Gets the outside corner, strike 3. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Standing in now, Ian Happ. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Popped him up. And, oh, this one drops.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
At the plate, Jason Kipnis. And it's fouled away. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. Now to the plate, Kevin Kramer. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
From the stretch. A shot down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Stepping in now, Jameson Taillon, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And there's ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Working for the punch out and the offering. A ball hit softly on a line to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Kevin Newman.
Digging in now, Kevin Newman, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit. Throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
A swing and a ground ball to third. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we still have no score. New inning set to get underway. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
Kyle Hendricks.
First delivery to him on the way. The windup and the 0-1.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another 1-2 delivery. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Javier Baez. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. David Bodie will pinch hit here and finish the at-bat following the injury. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball well outside. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Not close. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Here's the 2-0. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Wilson Contreras would be next. And he fouls this one off. He's set the payoff pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. We are still scoreless. David Bodie will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
For the Cubs. Now playing shortstop, number 13.
Bottom of the inning now. Stepping up now, Adam Frazier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Leading up, former Pirate, the left
Here
fielder,
comes the first pitch.
Adam.
Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Into the box now, Brian Reynolds. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another. Why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something, some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
1 ball, no strikes to count. None out, runners at first and second. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Three and one.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
First and second here with nobody out. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Happ scoops it up. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, some really good pitching going into the 6th inning in this one. Big RBI base hit to break through. What a pitcher's duel this been.
Yeah, Dan, the pitching's been great, but something I've been focusing on is how great the defenses have been on both sides. To push a run across in the 6th inning, let's get the bullpens fired up.
To the plate now, Colin Moran, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. No hits to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Fouled off. Line hard down the line and right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
At the plate now, Gregory Polanco, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Alec Mills is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
Alec Mills.
In now, Kevin Kramer, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Fouled away. Mills, 28 years old. He was taken in the 22nd round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2 is in off the plate. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. On the ground for Kipnis. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. So here's the cleanup hitter, Wilson Contreras. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Left fielder looking up at the track, the wall. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot that time for Wilson Contreras. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. And he pops him up back behind second base. Kramer backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
The batter, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
And it's fouled away. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Standing in now, Ian Happ. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. Get up and stretch. All even now at 1-1. Ready once again, Luke Maile. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Count still at 1-2. Now the pitch. Popped him up. There to take it in is Kipnis, and there's one away. Gerard Dyson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Dyson.
To short. Reined in. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now back, second baseman, Kevin Newman.
Into the box now, Kevin Newman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Hayward has a read on it, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Score remains tied 1-1. Joe Smith will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Joe Smith.
So in now for Chicago, Jason Kipnis, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Jason Kipnis.
He's set, and the pitch. Smith was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. The 1-0.
Hey.
One and 2 as he chases the slider.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Back goes Polanco to the track, to the wall. And they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they take the lead. It's 2-1.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition after score with only 6 outs to go.
Albert Almora will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Cubs, number 5, Albert Almora.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Almora, a native Floridian. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And he falls behind 0-2. No outs, nobody on. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2. Hard hit ball to second, but an atom ball right to him for the first down. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. He was great all night long.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
Into the box now, David Bodie. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And that's hitting 101 right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. A ball and 2 strikes now. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Counts even to Hayward, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. Hard hit ball to second. Newman brings it in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Into the box, Chris Bryant. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Drilled on the ground to short. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's now 2-1 Chicago. Craig Kimbrell is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
standing in, Adam Frazier. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
For the Pirates, the left fielder, Adam Frazier.
Now the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a liner. And there's a base hit. So there you go. The possible tying run aboard here to kick off the home half of the 8th. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
At the plate, Bryan Reynolds, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Comes set and the 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Two balls and 2 strikes now. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit in the air to right field. Hayward has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the first baseman, Jose Osuna.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jose Osuna. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Now, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Into the box, Colin Moran. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And it's 2-0 now to Colin Moran. This will ricochet off of him on the mound. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Our score remains 2-1. Ready for another chance? Wilson Contreras. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
No, inside.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Newman's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Now Rizzo belts one, carrying well to right field. Polanco is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Here comes the 0-1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th.
Nope,
and he missed with it. It's 1-2. Fouled off. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Off-balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Cubs are down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Dan Winkler is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 43, Dan Winkler.
Striding in to start the ninth, Gregory Polanco. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Gregory Polanco.
First offering on its way.
Ball one.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And the pitch. And he looks at a cold strike three as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number one.
The batter.
Ready now, Kevin Kramer has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball left outside.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. Outside, 2-1. Now the pitch. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed, 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Fouled away. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So stepping in, Luke Maile. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. lineup set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Josh Bell will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 55, Josh Bell.
And it's fouled away. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 0-1 pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell. The 2-1 home. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Cubs came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Alec Mills gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Dan Winkler retires the side to hammer down the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Pirates, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.